And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight it's the first of four between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball next on the show. Drew Hutchison is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
Here comes the first pitch. Ivan Parker started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Well, this is one of those games you get excited for. You're playing well. You're back home. It's game 1 of a homestand, and you just want to get that momentum of playing so well and continue it right here at home.
And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball left side, and that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere.
Digging in to try it again. Ivan Parker. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plans to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Ready for another chance? Paul Goldschmidt. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Here's the 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Popped high in the air. Hosmer is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a run on. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Andrew McCutchen. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Garcia ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ivan Parker. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So with 2 away, Paul Goldschmidt gets a chance following the base hit. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Paul Goldschmidt.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Runners off for second. Here's a high pop-up. Hansen is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Parker is there. Makes the catch, but the breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Obviously, he's hoping.
Striding in once again, Ivan Parker. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. A swing and a high drive to right center field. McCutchen going back at the track. The wall. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. A huge home run for him as he now stands alone in the all-time record books, but they still face a 7-run deficit. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before, and you can. Ready once again, Jason Rogers. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Parker is in pursuit. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more. Ivan Parker. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing. But a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Throw goes to third, and he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
At the plate, Mark Canha. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Third baseman, Mark.
A 1 pitch on its way. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. That's popped up out towards short right field. Hanson ranging into shallow right. 1 out. Now batting, Greg Garcia. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far.
Garcia.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Chopped in front of home plate. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. But the return throw will be too late, and the run is in to score. On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score. (11-10) is the end of the line in this score. The Pirates slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. One of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Digging in, Ivan Parker. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Fouled back. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, with Matthew Ross back there, we may not see a lot of offense unless you have a game plan to expand the strike zone, because he calls out of the zone better than anybody. I shouldn't say better, I should say more than anybody in the league.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great digging in for his second at-bat. Ivan Parker comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try.
There goes the runner. Soft liner to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Now a throw to first doubles up the runner. Tough luck that time as he got stuck in no man's land following the line drive on the hit and run. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Kang. His career line against Waka. He's got 5 base hits in 26 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Parker waits on it, makes the play, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Jamal Weeks. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jamal Weeks.
On the ground to the left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right.
Stepping in, Ivan Parker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Parker.
Here comes the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Now here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. McCutchen is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Digging in once again, Ivan Parker. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add 1 more home run onto this already impressive number.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Fernando Rodriguez wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Stepping in, Ivan Parker. He went deep in the contest last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming. Here's Starling Marte. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Starling Marte.
Popped up. A leap, and what a catch. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. What's the key for them if they want to split this series, HR?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
Stepping up now, Ivan Parker.
Ivan Parker.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. Here's a drive out to left center field. Castro throw is on his way home. The relay, well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out. Ready for another shot now. Ivan Parker. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McCutchen going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. One more time. He gets a pitch. Into the box now. Ivan Parker. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 3rd home run of the ball game. Ivan Parker will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. The runner scores from second. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. Stepping into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1. The 1-1 now from Hudson. And the runner's coming home. This pitch is popped up. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now. And they get the double play at third. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Andrew McCutchen.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Parker is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors. In now, Ivan Parker.
Number 11, Ivan Parker.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
1-1.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And another foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left is 4th in the ball game as the blowout continues.
4 home runs in a game. Now, there's some guys that have done it, and it is an impressive feat. But I remember Josh Hamilton's 4 home runs in Baltimore one night. That was incredible. Well, this fits right.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Kang. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a looper to left. Parker coming on. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Parker is after it. He can't get there as it falls in. 17-2 the final tally today. The St. Louis
This player's multiple home run performance has his batting coach fired up.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw.
Left fielder,
Ivan Parker is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play with just a staggering number of home runs. And he's pushing his way toward 180 RBIs as well. Gone to lead off the inning. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one. Kevin Segrist. And tonight's final 7-3. Jacob deGrom hangs win number 11 on his line. From the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York, welcome to beautiful Citi Field. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series. Noah Syndergaard gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. I went back and looked at the video of his last game. He pitched into the 6th inning, threw the ball great, had electric stuff when he needed to, pitched out of some tough jams, and pitched well enough to get the W. So I think we'll see tonight really firsthand what kind of pitcher he is. We'll get to see it firsthand.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the end. Coming to the plate now, Walter Chang.
catcher.
The 0-1 pitch.
Chang.
Hard on the ground towards short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ivan Parker.
Ivan Parker.
First pitch on its way. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Shot back up the middle. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Man, I can't believe that just happened, and I bet neither can he. He was tracking this line drive all the way, I thought, but then it flies right past him. He looks back, and there's no help coming. He has to retrieve it himself. Gotta wonder if he lost sight of it at the last second or something.
Striding in once again, Jorge Soler. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And this one misses for ball 4. And now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
The catcher, number
ready
34.
for another chance. Bryant Malone. 0-1 count and the pitch. This one's down to third. To second for 1. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Greg Garcia. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Greg.
Now the runner's on his way home. Now he'll step off. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And the runner's coming home. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone into the upper tank.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ivan Parker. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the Big Apple seats and gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add 1 more home run onto this already impressive number. Digging in to try it again, Walter Chang. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
Walter Chang.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Garcia ranging into the outfield, and that's the first out of the inning. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. This one's flared out toward left, and that's in there. Base hit.
When you're hot, that's what happens. Balls like that fall in for you. When you're cold, that gets caught. This is a hot streak he's on.
Ready once again, Wilmer Flores. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Parker going back at the track. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the Mets strand 1. They're down 7-1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Lagares. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in once again, Ivan Parker. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. In now, Juan Lagares. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Parker over to his right, 1 away. Well, that graphic there tells you all you need to know about this particular ball game. 9-1 is our score as we draw ever nearer to the end of this one. Ready for another shot now. Trevor Plouffe. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 9-1 is the way this one ends. From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. At the plate, Ivan Parker. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. He's set. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. These Mets, Harold, as they take the field here today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And, Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there.
And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty.
So digging in now, Aledmys Diaz. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Swing and a looper to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, he's having a terrific season. Keeping that out.
Stepping up now, Trevor Plouffe. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. No one out with a runner at second. Hit on the ground to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Here's Jay Bruce now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Parker has a beat on it. 1 out. At the plate, Ivan Parker. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Ivan Parker.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit, try to put that ball in play.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. In there, a base hit.
8-game streak. He's swinging the bat really well.
Now
digging in the switch hitter,
baseman.
Fletcher Purcell. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Right side. And that's through for a hit. Parker rounds the corner and is headed home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
I love running the guy on the 3-2 count. You know the pitcher's going to be around the plate. And if you got a guy that can handle the bat like this guy right here, you put the ball in play, and now you get the base hit on top of it, and you're sitting first and third. Beautiful.
Swinging a hard liner to short, but this is pulled in by the shortstop. Coming to the plate now, Bryant Malone. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Strand a couple. Digging in and looking for more, Ivan Parker.
Ivan Parker.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Harvey over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sharp ground ball to third. Here's Walker for 1. Back to Duda. A double play, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Ivan Parker. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Stepping in, Travis d'Arnaud. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Travis d'Arnaud.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Parker is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Into the box now Ivan Parker.
Left fielder, Ivan Parker.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. First and second now, 1 man out. And that misses. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. From the stretch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely, as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Bruce. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy.
Welcome to the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. MLB Network is live from Busch Stadium. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle. Next on MLB Network. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second.
So coming to the plate, Ivan Parker. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. First offering on its way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule and look.
Ready for another chance. Ivan Parker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. Calling for it, Hosmer. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Starling Marte. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Starling Marte.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Parker going back on it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Ivan Parker. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Marte going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot to right center. A huge home run for him as he now stands alone in the all-time record books. And the Redbirds have drawn even now at 3-3. Time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before, and you can add one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jung Ho Kang. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Fowler on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Ivan Parker.
Ivan Parker.
First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. McCutchen on the move. Gone! And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th inning lead. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. His second home run of the game, and it's now 5-3.
Pitch was grooved right down Main Street. He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it. Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Tyler Clippard earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Wednesday night now from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Kang. He drove in all 3 of his club's runs in that ball game a night ago. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
All right, here's how the Cards line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Ready now, Ivan Parker. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Ivan Parker.
Swing and a line drive to left. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Cardinals. The relay, and that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
So digging in now, Jorge Soler. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And he just manages to get his hand in. No one out with a runner at second. And the runner's breaking for third. A bullet to first base. From his knees, the throw. Now a throw to second, and he can't get back in time. Digging in to try it again, Andrew McCutchen.
Right fielder.
0 for 1 here in the early going.
McCutchen.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Parker ranging back. He makes the play. A great. Here's Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder Gregory Polanco.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Parker. 2 gone. At the plate, Ivan Parker.
Now batting, left fielder Ivan Parker.
First delivery to him on the way. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. McCutchen is on his way home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
I guess that's what you call a one-man game. Blasted a home run earlier in the game and gets the double this time around. If he can get a little help from his friends, they could do some serious damage.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Kang as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Ready for another shot now, Andrew McCutchen. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
McCutchen.
Left side. And McCutchen has himself a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. Ready once again, Ivan Parker. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Ivan Parker.
Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Matt, real interesting pitching line here, but I looked a little deeper into the numbers and realized he's thrown less than 40% first pitch strikes to guys. He's been really behind almost every hitter in the game, at least half of them.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot to dead center, so he creeps ever closer to triple digits as they get on the scoreboard here. It's 5-1. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before, and you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
This one's flared out toward left. Oh, for a base hit. The throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Strand a couple. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ivan Parker. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double from the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Gone! It's a grand slam. So So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, his second of the game, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. Pittsburgh get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Just to the west of the mighty Mississippi, we're at the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, the third and final game. Alex Reyes will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Parker arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very.
Now at the plate, Ivan Parker. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And Matt, you know, you look at they split right now, but they lost the first game, won the second one, so you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning toward.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McCutchen looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Digging in for his second at bat, Ivan Parker.
Ivan Parker.
Ball 1.
Well, he's got a high pitch count. We're only in the second inning. Things are definitely not going his way. They're really making him work right now.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That's wide. 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McCutchen going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Into the box now, Jason Rogers. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back in it.
Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Starling Marte.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. In the air now, out to left. Parker over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Striding in once again, Eric Hosmer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Eric Hosmer.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Parker shading to his right. Makes the play. 1 away. Standing in, Ivan Parker. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. He's set. Here it comes. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. On the ground to third. He's right there. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this Ivan Parker will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. And a neck-high fastball that time. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Skied into straightaway right. McCutchen is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Ivan Parker. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Line towards center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 8-1 is the final score this afternoon. Alex Reyes earns win number.
A hitter on a hot streak receives kudos from his batting coach.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
The left fielder, number 11, Ivan.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That average way up there to start things out with just a staggering number of home runs. And he's closing in on a whopping 200 RBIs. And he's going to make the play over toward it. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Cincinnati Reds. MLB The Show has baseball for you on a Saturday night in St. Louis, Missouri. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. Goldschmidt and Votto slug it out. Next on the show, Parker on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Ivan Parker. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to win the first game on the road, and then you get ready for game 2. It just makes you feel like, hey, this could be a pretty productive road trip. If you win 2 games in a row, then you're really knowing we got a chance to have a great trip.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting. A 1 pitch on its way. He's running towards second. Swing, and he popped him up, and that will not score the run from third. Suarez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. In is Jorge Soler. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching. This set and the 2-1 pitch. And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game.
Well, after losing game 1 of the series, to get an RBI single in the first inning of game 2 is a good sign. This is a tough team, mentally tough, mentally strong, ready to go.
Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after here in the inning, lead to a run for the Redbirds. Coming to the plate now, Adam Duvall. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. This one's down to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Cards line up.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ivan Parker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as we take a look there at the Cards team leaders in that category, he's currently second best on the St. Louis roster. Runner breaks for third, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Runner goes for third. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Vick is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Ivan Parker. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he takes ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Hot shot down the line. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Long throw to third. The runner scores from second, and he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
The first baseman, number 44.
Ready for another shot now, Paul Goldschmidt. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Soler.
A 1 pitch on its way. Runner goes, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time. Digging in to try it again, Danny Owen. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. On the ground to the left side. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Jackie
Ramirez. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Parker has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ivan Parker. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
Close one tonight, 2-1. Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in St. Stepping in, Ivan Parker.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Harold, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a... So digging in now, Ivan Parker. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And he pops it up back behind second base. Peraza is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
First baseman number 19.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. In the air now out to left field. Parker is there. Makes the play. 1 away. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Parker ranging back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Striding in once again, Ivan Parker. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now a snap throw to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Ready for another chance? Dexter Fowler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. 1 run scores. And he will beat the tag from Mesoraco, safe at the plate.
I always say the middle innings are the toughest part of the game with a lot of decisions being made. They beat that.
So striding in, Eugenio Suarez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Eugenio Suarez.
Left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Well, they've hung around. I know it's late in the game, but that's a big leadoff single. Maybe this will be what they need to get to start that attack to put them ahead.
Ready once again, Alexis Cordero. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it.
Stepping into the box, Ivan Parker. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the... Digging in once again, Alexis Cordero. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing one to tie in the top of the ninth. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much. Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Stepping into the box, Ivan Parker. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Two-run blast to straightaway right field. A huge home run for him as he now stands alone in the all-time record books as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ivan Parker. And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants three. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Striding in once again, Jordy Mercer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ground ball left side, played on the backhand. Throw gets him, 2 down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Parker is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Ivan Parker will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Stanton racing back at the track. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Tommy La Stella now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tommy La Stella.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Parker makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in once again, Ivan Parker. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Yelich going back to the track. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming in the 8th inning. And the other...
Wednesday night baseball now from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. So striding forward now, Ivan Parker.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
De La Rosa pauses. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 home. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball up. Standing in, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
D. Gordon.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Parker is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Ready for another chance? Ivan Parker.
11, Ivan Parker.
And he takes ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
That's wide, 2-0.
Well, clearly they didn't forget what he did last time with the home run, because they are really pitching him careful right here. And now they're 2-0 and behind the count again.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Hey, I've seen a lot of things in my time, but I'm not sure I have.
Digging in to try it again, Ivan Parker. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Yelich. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. In the air out to straightaway left. Parker is there. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Pedro Guevara comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Parker is over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ivan Parker will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. And that misses ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. 8 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Three home runs tonight. What a game he is having. To hit 3 homers in a game, you have to have pretty good swings to see the ball really well. But he's had an exceptional night tonight. 3 homers.
Ivan Parker will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And not in time as the run scores.
I know a lot of people aren't making a big deal out of runs batted in, but my goodness, RBIs, you got to score runs. To have the most RBIs in one season, that is a remarkable number and feat. I don't know if we'll see anybody reach this number again. Can't believe I was here to be able to witness this. It makes me want to pinch myself. I'm more excited, and I'm not the one who drove the runs in.
Brian Malone.
Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
13-0, the convincing final score. The Cards blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Chris Heston earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Ruby De La Rosa allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game Metrolink trains will be available outside the left field gates at the Busch Stadium station, or up the street at the 8th and Pine station. Bus service on the 40 and 410 X line.
With the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background, a look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, if you look at his whip, he's having a pretty effective season. He's keeping runners off the base path. He's not giving up a lot of runs, and he's giving his team a chance to win. If he does that same formula in this game, they may walk out of here with the W.
Settling in now, Ivan Parker. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories. These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, it hasn't been pretty. I mean, the pitching was not there. They didn't play very well. They got blown out the first 2 games. You just hope you get good quality starting pitching in this one, and you have a chance to play good baseball and maybe win a game.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So with 2 away, Paul Goldschmidt gets a chance following the base hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. Digging in for his second at bat, Ivan Parker.
The left fielder, number 11, Ivan Parker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Goldschmidt. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Runner goes for second. Now Goldschmidt, a drive. High in the air out to deep left field. Gone!
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work.
So striding in, Ivan Parker. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Line drive to left. And that's in there, base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
I know a lot of people aren't making a big deal out of runs batted in, but my goodness, RBIs, you got to score runs. To have the most RBIs in one season, that is a remarkable number and feat. I don't know if we'll see anybody reach this number again. Can't believe I was here to be able to witness this. It makes me want to pinch myself. I'm more excited, and I'm not the one who drove the runs in.
Digging in and looking for more, Paul Goldschmidt. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
And there he goes towards second. Taken for strike 3, the throw.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it one pitch at a time.
Full count. Here it comes. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We played 4 full. It's the Cardinals. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. And even 20 hits in 58 tries. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He's around first, heading for 2.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
This guy smokes this thing, hustling all the way around the third. So far, they posted nothing but zeros in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Jordy Mercer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jordy Mercer.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Parker moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Ivan Parker. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. First delivery to him on the way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Runners off for second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bohr in foul ground. 2 down. Here's D. Gordon now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discuss coming into this.
In now, Ivan Parker. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Parker.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Stanton. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game.
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. At the plate, Ivan Parker.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it. Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Drilled right back up the middle. Ramirez up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Ivan Parker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Parker.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Pitch on the way. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Ready with another 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with 2 away, Paul Goldschmidt gets a chance following the base hit.
First baseman. Leading up with
Ready for another shot now. Ivan Parker. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch? Oh, a diving stop at third. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
first base.
Riding in once again, Ivan Parker.
Left fielder, Ivan Parker.
Here's a ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Duvall moves over, 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Jackie Ramirez.
The shortstop, Jackie Ramirez.
0-2 count and the pitch. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Parker looking up. Gone! And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th inning lead. Digging in once again, Ivan Parker. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Now the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Mesoraco corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Parker is retired, and there's 1 away. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. It's time for on MLB Network. Today, the 3rd and final game. Stepping in, Ivan Parker. Watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And that one reaches the power stacks. What a shot. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Something I thought we'd never see. 100 on the season. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0. And we'll take one more look at the big one. 100 home runs in a season. Can you believe it? In now, Devin Mesoraco. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ballgame. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Parker has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
All right, here's how the Cards line up defense.
Striding into the box, Ivan Parker. The matchup with Homer Bailey now to lead off the inning. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
Well, teams have absolutely been teamed.
Ready for another chance. Devin Mesoraco.